had a night in which everything was revealed to me. How can I speak again? But you have friends.
You have a lot of friends.
What do you offer your friends to make them feel so supportive?
What do you offer your friends to make them so supportive? What do you
offer?
offer?
They were all there. Every last one of them. And they knew my name.
Remember the light.
Believe the light.
Don't let me forget. I feel that the future is hopeless and that things cannot improve.
I'm bored and dissatisfied with everything.
I'm a complete failure as a person.
I would like to kill myself.
I am guilty. I am being punished.
I used to be able to cry, but now I'm beyond tears.
I've lost interest in other people.
I can't make decisions.
I'm fat.
I can't think.
I can't sleep.
I cannot overcome my loneliness, my fear, my disgust. I'm charging towards my death. I cannot love.
I cannot fuck.
My brother is dying. My lover is dying. I am killing them both. I am terrified of medication. I cannot be alone.
I can't be with others.
At 4:48, when desperation visits.
I shall hang myself to the sound of my lover's breathing.
I do not want to die.
I've become so depressed by the fact of my mortality that I've decided to commit suicide.
I do not want to live.
I'm jealous of my sleeping lover and covet his induced unconsciousness.
When he wakes, he will envy my sleepless night of thought and speech unsled by medication.
I resigned myself to death this year.
Some will call this self-indulgence. They're lucky not to know its truth. Some will know the simple fact of pain. This has become my normality.
Inscrutable doctors, sensible doctors. Doctors you'd think were fucking patients if you weren't shown otherwise. Ask the same questions, put words in my mouth, offer chemical cures for congenital anguish and cover each other's asses until I want to scream for you. The only doctor who ever touched me voluntarily, who looked me in the eye, who laughed at my gallows humour spoken in the voice from the newly dug grave, who took the piss when I shaved my head, who lied and said it was nice to see me, who lied and said it was nice to see me. I trusted you, I loved you, and it's not fucking losing you that hurts me, but your bare-faced fucking falsehoods that masquerade as medical notes.
Your truth.
Your lies.
Not mine. And whilst I was believing that you were different, and that perhaps you even felt the pain that sometimes flickered across your face and threatened to erupt, you were covering your ass too, like every other stupid mortal cop.
And to my mind, that's betrayal. And to my mind, it's the subjects of all these bewildered fragments.
Nothing can extinguish my anger.
Nothing can restore my faith.
This is not a world in which I wish to live. Have you made any plans?
Take an overdose, slash my wrists, then hang myself.
All those things together?
It couldn't possibly be misconstrued as a cry for help.
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work!
It wouldn't work. You'd start to feel sleepy from the overdose. I wouldn't have the energy to cut your wrists.
I'd be standing on a chair and a noose around my neck.
If you were alone, do you think you might harm yourself?
I'm scared I might.
Could that be protective?
Yes, it's fear that keeps me away from the train tracks. I just hope to God that death is the fucking end. I feel like I'm 8 years old. I'm tired of life. My mind wants to die.
That's a metaphor, not reality.
It's a simile.
That's not reality.
It's not a metaphor, it's a simile. And even if it were, the defining feature of a metaphor is that it's real.
You're not 80 years old. Are you? Are you? Or are you?
Do you despise all unhappy people? Or is it just me specifically?
I don't despise you. It's not your fault. You're ill.
I don't think so.
No.
No. I'm depressed. Depression is anger. It's who you were, what you did, and who you're blaming.
And who are you blaming?
Myself.
Body and soul can never be married.
I need to become who I already am, and will bellow out forever. This incongruity, which has committed me to hell!
I will drown in dysphoria, in the cold black pond of my mind, the pit of my immaterial self.
Every compliment takes a piece of my soul. They love me for that which destroys me, the sword in my dreams, the dust in my thoughts, the sickness that breeds in the folds of my mind. At 4:48, I write for the dead, the unborn. I have been dead for a long time.
I sing without hope on the boundary. Sometimes I go out and I catch the smell of you and I can't go on. I can't fucking go on without expressing this so fucking awful, physical, aching longing that I have for you. And I can't believe that I can feel this for you. And you feel nothing. Do you feel nothing? Did you feel nothing? And sometimes I go out and I start my search for you, and I've dreamt a message of a street or a pub or a station, and I go there and I wait for you. You know, I really feel like I'm being manipulated. I've never in my life had a problem giving another person what they want. But no one's ever done that for me. No one touches me, no one comes near me. But now you've touched me somewhere so fucking deep that I can't believe. And I can't be that for you. Because I can't find you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you for rejecting me by never being there. Fuck you for making me feel shit about myself. Fuck you for bleeding the fucking love and life out of me. Fuck my father for fucking up my life for good. Fuck my mother for not leaving him. But most of all, fuck you, God, for making me love a person that doesn't exist.
Well, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh dear, what's happened to your arm?
I cut it.
Well, that's a very immature, attention-seeking thing to do. Did it give you relief?
No.
Did it relieve the tension?
No.
Right. Did it give you relief? Did it give you relief?
No.
Can I look?
No.
I'd like to look to see if it's infected.
No.
I thought you might do this. Lots of people do. They say it relieves the tension.
Have you ever done it?
No. Far too fucking sane and sensible. Well, I don't know where you read that, but it does not relieve the tension.
Why don't you ask me why?
Why did I cut my arm?
Would you like to tell me?
Yes.
Then tell me.
Ask me why!
Why did you cut your arm?
Because it feels fucking great!
Because it feels fucking amazing.
Can I look?
Yes.
But don't touch.
And And you don't think you're ill?
No!
Look, I do. It's not your fault. But you have to start taking responsibility for your own actions. Please, don't do it again.
I admit the loss of her I've never touched. Love keeps me a slave in a cage of tears, and I know my tongue with which to I can never speak. I miss a woman who's never born. I kiss a woman across the years which say we shall never meet.
Everything passes, everything perishes, everything palls.
No hope. No hope. No hope. No hope. No hope. No hope. Just fucking over!
I must stand alone!
My love, why have you forsaken me? Born to be lonely, to love the absent.
Find me.
Free me
From this corrosive doubt.
Futile despair.
Horror in repose.
I can fill my space.
Fill my time.
But nothing can fill the void in my heart.
The vital need for which I would die.
Break down. Hands sharpen. Stark light.
Please. Don't switch off my mind by attempting to straighten me out. Just listen. I understand. And if you feel contempt, don't express it. At least not verbally. At least not to me.
I don't feel contempt.
No?
No, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. That's all I ever hear. It's not your fault. It's an illness. It's not your fault. You know, I've heard that so many times. I'm beginning to think it is my fault.
It's not your fault.
I know!
But you allow it.
Don't you?
There's not a drug on earth that can make life meaningful.
You allow this state of desperate absurdity.
You allow it.
I won't be able to think. I won't be able to work.
Nothing will interfere with work like suicide.
You know, I had a dream that I went to the doctor's. She gave me 8 minutes to live. I've been sitting in the fucking waiting room for half an hour. All right, let's do it. Let's do the drugs. Let's do the chemical lobotomy. Let's shut down the higher functions of my brain. Perhaps I'll be a bit more fucking capable of living.
Let's do it!
Abstraction to the point of.
Unpleasant.
Unacceptable.
Uninspiring.
Impenetrable.
Irrelevant.
Irreverent.
Irreligious.
Unrepentant.
Dislike.
Dislocate.
Disembodied.
Deconstruct.
I don't imagine
Clearly.
that a single soul
Could.
Would.
Should.
or will
And if they did, I don't think
clearly
that under the soul
a soul like mine
Could.
Would.
should.
or will
I know what I'm doing all too well.
Irrational.
Irreducible.
irredeemable,
Unrecognisable.
Derail.
Deranged.
Deform.
freeform,
Obscure to the point of.
true, right, correct,
Anyone or anybody.
Each. Every. All.
Drowning in a sea of logic. This monstrous state of palsy.
still ill,
Symptoms.
Not eating, not sleeping, no sex drive, in despair, wants to die.
Sertraline. 50 milligrams. Insomnia. Worsened. Severe anxiety. Anorexia. Weight loss. 17 kilograms. Plans and thoughts of suicide. And intentions. Discontinued following hospitalisation.
levothyramine and citalopram. Discontinued after patient got pissed off with side effects and lack of obvious improvement. Discontinuation symptoms included dizziness, confusion, patient kept falling over, fainting and walking in front of cars. Oh, also delusional ideas. Believes consultant is the Antichrist.
Fluoxetine hydrochloride, trade name Prozac, 20 milligrams. Increased to 40 milligrams. insomnia, erratic appetite, weight loss 14 kilograms, severe anxiety, unable to reach orgasm, homicidal thoughts towards several doctors and drug manufacturers. Discontinued.
100 aspirin and 1 bottle of Bulgarian Cabernet Sauvignon, 1986. Patient woke in a pool of vomit and said, sleep with a dog and raise full of fleas. Severe stomach pain. No other reaction.
Effect.
Very angry.
Mood fucking angry!
Refused all further treatment.
No, I'm so afraid.
I'm seeing things. I'm hearing things. I don't know who I am.
Tongue out, thought stalled.
Where do I start? Where do I stop? How do I start?
As I mean to go on.
How do I stop? How do I stop? How do I stop? How do I stop? How do I stop?
A tab of pain.
How do I stop?
Stabbing my lungs.
How do I
A
stop?
tab of death.
How do I stop?
Squeezing my heart.
I'll die. Not yet. But it's there.
Please.
Every act is a symbol, the weight of which crushes me.
A dotted line on the throat. Cut here.
Just don't let this kill me. This will kill me and crush me and send me to hell.
I beg you to save me from this madness that eats at me a sub-intentional death.
I thought I should never speak again, but now I know there is something blacker than desire.
A blanket of virtues will seize this all.
My legs are empty, nothing to say, and this is the rhythm of madness.
I cast the Jews.
I killed the
I
girls.
bombed the Arabs.
I fuck small children as they beg for mercy.
The killing fields are mine.
Everybody left the party because of me.
I'll suck your fucking eyes out and send them to your mother in a box! When I die, I'm going to be reincarnated as your child, and they're 50 times worse.
As mad as all fuck, I'm gonna make your life a living fucking hell.
I refuse! I refuse! I refuse!
Look away from me.
It's all right.
Look away from me!
It's all right. I'm here.
Look away from me.
Why am I stricken? I saw visions of God, and it shall come to pass.
Get yourselves, for ye shall be broken into pieces. It shall come to pass.
Behold the light of despair, the glare of anguish, and ye shall be driven into darkness.
Fear God and his wicked convocation.
Skull on my skin, a seed in my heart, a blanket of roaches on which we dance this infernal state of siege.
All this shall come to pass. All the words of my noints and breath.
Remember the light.
Believe the light.
Christ is dead, and the monks are in ecstasy.
The head is sick.
The heart's cold torn.
Tread the ground which wisdom walks.
Embrace beautiful eyes. The chronic insanity of the sane. The
wrenching begins.
Ah.
The light, the light, the light, the light, the light, the light, the light.
Please don't call me up to find out how I died. I'll tell you how I died.
100 worth of training.
45 sertraline.
25 Prozac.
And 20 aspirin.
Everything I had.
Swallowed.
Slit.
Hung.
It is done. 100.
93.
86.
79.
72.
65.
58.
51.
44.
37.
30.
23.
16.
9.
2.
But you have friends.
You have a lot of friends.
What do you offer your friends to make them so supportive?
What do you offer your friends to make them so supportive?
What do you offer?